Hello everybody, hope you're all having a wonderful day today. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial over this look right here. I posted a photo on Instagram the other day showing this look, and I had this on in my previous video, but I had this lipstick on instead. And I got several requests to turn this into a tutorial, so that's what I'm doing for you guys today. I did not expect to do a tutorial over this, so I used 3 different palettes. I got some from here and there and there. And so sorry about 3 different palettes, but as always, you can always use your shades and just substitute them in if you don't have these palettes. So just a heads up so you know what you need before we get started. I used my Urban Decay Moondust palette, I used my Manny and MakeupGeek palette, and I also used the D Serpentina Palette. So those 3 things you will find on my eyes, and the lips are this Colourpop Ultra Metallic 3-way. Isn't this so cool? It's so pretty. I love it. But anyway, that is what we're doing today. So if you want to learn how to do this look, then you keep right on watching, and that's what we'll do. So anyway, let's get into it. Let's go. Alright, I'm starting off with my Manny and MakeupGeek eyeshadow palette. I'm getting the color Beaches in Cream with my Sigma Tapered Blending E40 brush, and I'm just going to put that into and above my crease. This is going to be the transition color. Next, with my Sigma E35, I'm getting the color Sora from the same palette, and I'm applying that one into my crease. I'm focusing a lot of that color like in the crease. We're going a little bit above it here when blending out, and then there in the outer corner. All right, and then make sure that it's like blended really well, those 2 colors together. These videos, keep in mind, are heavily edited. You do not see nearly, not even half probably, of all the blending that I do. But yeah, the majority of the look focuses on blending and making sure that it's nice and just soft looking. You don't want to see any harsh lines. Any harsh lines? It's not right. Keep on blending. All right, next we're getting the color Element here. From one way it looks kind of pink, the other way it looks kind of orangish. This color is really, really cool. These ones are kind of picky. I'm using a synthetic brush here, and instead of patting it onto my lid, I'm going to press and drag, because this one right here is one of the pickier colors in the palette. I think this is one of the like less pigmented shadows in this whole palette. The other ones I just absolutely love, but yeah. Anyway, there it is. This way, this way. Cool. I'm gonna get my blender brush and I'm just gonna kind of, do this to the crease. You don't really need to blend out that much. Be careful though, because if you go too low, it can take away some of the glitter flecks on there. Now, we're getting the Serpentina palette. Look guys, mine arrived busted. Sad story, sad story. I'm gonna get the colors Blood Milk right here, the red one, and then Venom right here, the purple one, and I'm gonna mix them together with my little, what is this, Zoeva Luxe Defined Crease Brush. It's a little blending brush. Yeah, like I said, I'm just gonna blend those 2, mix those 2 colors together, and I am going to put those into my crease. That's what's gonna give you that dark color that I have going on here. I like to build color rather than start off with too much in the beginning, and then you're just like, oh great, I put way too much in there, and now my look is ruined. Taking my time and just gonna build it. Once again, I'm going to kind of start going here in the lower lash line and making a straight line here, following the shape of my eye. Okay, now that I have this shape that I like, I'm gonna go back over with Sora here, and I'm just gonna use that to help blend the colors out of it. The light hand, really light hand. You can see, it's blending it. Blending it all together. It's fitting together like a nice happy family. And I find that just makes blending a lot easier when you go back over the other colors that still need to be blended with a transition color. I think it just looks better, takes less time than if I were to just sit there and try and blend out that red over and over and over. And then I'm gonna go back over the top here, again with Beaches in Cream, just to lighten things up around the brow bone a tiny bit. So with my looks, it's kind of a lot of going back and forth until you just get it perfect. I'm gonna use Artemis. I think that's the shade right here. I don't know. They did the stickers all weird and backwards. But anyway, I'm using this light color and I'm gonna use that. For my brow bone, I'm using my medium angled shading E70 Sigma brush. Add a nice highlight there. I usually don't do shimmers for my brow bone, but that's what we're doing today. Whew. Now I'm getting my little pointer brush here, this Zoeva Luxe pencil, and I'm getting Blood Milk again, the red color from the Serpentina palette. And I'm going to bring that forward here in the outer corner. There is red stuff on my nose, that's great. Then I'm gonna get the purple and just go on top of that a bit. So now to kind of give my eye that pointed look even more, Blood Milk once again, I am getting this. This is a brow line brush. This is too thick for my brows. So I'm going to put that against my waterline and I'm going to lightly drag down. And then I'm gonna flip it here to give that, following my lash line to give a sharper line here. I can't talk and do that at the same time, obviously. And I'm just gonna get this little guy right here and connect it lightly. I'm just going to go ahead and bring that shade all the way in. And I'm not just patting it, I'm doing kind of a brush down motion too. I don't know if you can see that. Kind of blending it as I'm applying it. And once again, the purple Venom, and I'm applying that one just to the outer corner because it makes it a bit darker. I like adding darkness to the outer corner. Now I'm gonna get my Sigma Blending E25 and I'm just going to lightly start in the inner corner. Start in the outer corner and just blend it inward there to just make sure that that part right there isn't too sharp. And then go on underneath. Beautiful, beautiful. We're getting the middle shade here once more. Which one is that? Sora. And I'm just gonna get this on a little pointed brush and I'm going to lightly put it underneath this on the lower lash line. See, kind of blends it a bit, makes a bit of a transition. I think it really puts everything together, makes it all fit together better. All right, and to finish off the shadows on my eyes, we're gonna get the pigment that came in the palette. This one is called Profit. It is a gold shade here. I'm gonna get a different synthetic brush and I'm going to put a little bit onto it, not too much. We're putting it just on the center lightly. So I'm just tapping it on lightly. As you can see, it's a pigment, so a lot comes on. So I'm just doing a light little tap here. And then I'm flipping the side to where there's nothing on there and I'm kind of dragging it so the colors mix well together. The shadow is done. Now I'm gonna apply some falsies. These are Violet Voss in the style Striptease. So I will be back. What difference a good pair of lashes can make. Anyway, that's it for that. Now let's move on to the blush. I am using the MAC Julia Petit Linda shade. Linda? Is it Linda? I don't know. Anyway, just gonna do that here. Just gonna put that on. And now, golly, the size of the two of these together is funny. Now I'm going on with the Jeffree Star Skin Frost in Peach Goddess here. And I'm just going to use that as a highlight. There is so much product in this thing. We're gonna glow. I put too much on. I'm glowing way more than I wanted to. Whoa. So now that I made myself look like a grease tornado, there we go. I'm gonna finish off with the lips. All right, so I had two versions of this look. If you saw through the video, I was wearing Jeffree Star's liquid lipstick in the shade Mannequin. If you saw it on Instagram, I'm using the Colourpop Ultra Metallic Lip in the shade Three Way. And this is how I'm gonna do it here because I absolutely love it this way. These metallics are so cool. The formula is a bit weird though. I find that it works best if you like do this with the brush, kind of scrape the edges. Like apparently metallics are really light and fluffy, so that helps with application. So let's do that. All right guys, is that not the coolest color ever? I love it so much. Anyway, eyes done, check. Blush, check. Lips, check. We are finished. This is the complete look. If you stuck around to the end, 2 big thumbs up for you guys. And if you recreate this, please tag me on Instagram. I would love to see it. GlamourZen, just like it is on here. I love seeing y'all's work. It makes me so happy. But anyway, that is it for today. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. If you like, please subscribe. Please thumbs up if you have not already. And until next time, guys, goodbye. Mwah.